test that makes it really hard to coach? I mean, someone follows you, someone like Bennett, he follows you.
It's a testament to the relationship that we have with our players. And we had 6 follow us. And they wanted to be a part of our program. They wanted to be with our staff still. They wanted to play in our system. And what we always tell people in recruiting is it's great to say that you're going to have relationships with your kids and your players. What do your actions say? And so for us, our actions say we do have a good relationship. We have 6 people that came with us. I've got, I think, 4 former players on my staff. And so when we say relationships with players is a big deal, like you can look no further than our actions that say that. And so it's certainly a compliment to our staff and our relationship with them. I think he is. I think as he goes up levels, I think he gets better. The more space on the floor, officiating is a little bit different. Whereas, like in college, it's actually more physical. But the point of NBA basketball is to score a lot of points, and so they're going to call hand checks and all that stuff pretty consistently. Not that they don't at this level too. It's just a different game because there's illegal defense. Like you literally have rules against defense in the NBA, which as he goes up levels, I think he'll be that much better. What does he need to get better at? I think he's pretty good. So I think he can play there now.
You could potentially have a pretty deep team. What's your comfort level in terms of rotation? How many players do you like to play during the game? Or are you like 10 guys, or are you 8, 9?
I like to play good players that can play. So that's kind of always been my theory. If I have 5, then we'll play only 5. If I have 10, then we'll play 10. Most recently, our groups have been around the 6 or 7 mark that we've played, and we've played 2 guys, I think 40 plus minutes. I think the year before that, we played 3 guys. Well, in our regional game, I think we played 4 guys 40 minutes at Division II. We're not going to do that here, that I've seen. We've had teams that have played 10 guys. So it just depends on how many guys we feel like can play.
Do you have to monitor Bennett's minutes a little bit closer in the Big Ten versus the Valley, or are you going to feel comfortable playing him 40?
It's always open for debate, and I'm always open to change my mind. I will say that when we went from the MIAA to the Missouri Valley, it was the same sentiment. You can't play your guys that many minutes, and we actually played him more in the Missouri Valley. I did take him out for, I think, 30 seconds a game every once in a while, so I think he played 39 and a half minutes a game. And then Mitch played 40 minutes a game, and then Daniel Abreu played quite a bit of minutes as well. So it's always open for debate, but we've done this for years and years and years, and it hasn't hurt us, but maybe it does at this level. I would say the biggest learning that you probably have is the hype surrounding players and prospects, even in the portal. So when people are they may value somebody like, this is a really good player because he averaged 15 a game at this school. That doesn't mean that he fits your system well. And so the value to you is different than the value to the open market, if that makes sense. And so trying to assess that and trust yourself in a 1-week window is tricky. I think you do have to get ahead of it a little bit more. We were ahead of it at Drake for the mid-major. We weren't ahead of it for Power 5 and high major. And so, this next year, hopefully being ahead of it, hopefully having guys that return will help. So then we know exactly what position. And I haven't even been in the league to see what you need to be able to do to win the league consistently. And so that'll help as well going into next season.